to my channel. I am now in New York City. I'm so excited. And today I am on a mission to find the best chocolate chip cookie in New York City. Now, to you, this might mean that I'm going to try 5 different chocolate chip cookies, but since I feel like I already know what the best chocolate chip cookie in New York City is, I'm really just going to be trying that chocolate chip cookie against what I think is the biggest competitor to that chocolate chip cookie. So, today I'm going to be trying Levain Bakery cookies and Chip, which is at the Gansevoort Market in the West Village. So now we are going to go inside of the Gansevoort Market and we are going to get our first cookie or possibly a few from Chip. Let's go inside. So I was gonna go to Levain Bakery immediately after ordering the chip cookies and then bring everything to the park to eat, but I thought that it wouldn't really be fair for Chip if I was carrying them for a long period of time. Also, I apologize for the outside noise in advance. It's New York City, and so it's just authentic, right? That's how the video is gonna be. So I got actually 4 different types of cookies, but we're just gonna judge 3 of the regular cookies against Levain. So they have the chocolate chip, the chocolate with peanut butter chips, and both of those Levain Bakery has, except Levain Bakery's chocolate chip cookie has walnuts in it. And then they have a white chocolate macadamia nut, which I love. So Levain Bakery does not have this one. I guess I'll just do 3 cookies from Levain Bakery, and the third one will be like the, what do you call it? The wild card. And the third cookie we're gonna get over there is a dark chocolate cookie with dark chocolate chips, which is kind of my favorite. So we have to try the chocolate chip first, right? I'm so excited. All right, I'm gonna break it open for you guys, just gonna get the full experience. So warm. It's all like golden brown all over the top. I don't know if you can see how melty this is. All right, let's try it. Hold on. Alright, actually trying it now. It is so gooey. All of the chocolate chips are completely melty still. the bottom and the top of the cookie It's crispy. Oh my god. This is my breakfast, by the way. I'm gonna save the rest of that cookie. I do not think I'm gonna be able to eat as much of this type of food as I can like savory food because it's just too much sugar. And these cookies are enormous, by the way. They weigh so much. All right. This is the chocolate cookie with peanut butter chips. Again, the peanut butter chips are melty, like the chocolate chips were.
Wait, everyone's on What do you get? Want a bite of Brady's ice cream? Come here. Try a bite of Brady's. Come here. We're not getting that. You want soup? Okay. Brady, what did you get? Cookie dough. How is it? Backlog.
Guys, I'm like already full. Ugh. The peanut butter is actually like a little salty, which is nice because the cookies are so sweet. So I like the salty sweet balance of this one. In general, the cookies are a little moist. Well, they're very moist, but when you look at the inside, so it almost seems like they're underbaking them, probably on purpose. But I'm curious with Levain Bakery if theirs are cooked all the way through and they still stay moist, because that's what I'm more or less looking for. I think it's easier to achieve a moist cookie when you underbake it, for obvious reasons.
Hey.
I'm eating the chocolate chip cookie again. Okay, so this is the third cookie. This is the wild card. White chocolate chip, macadamia nut. Oh, New York, you love it. I really like the cookie with the nuts in it. I think it adds a nice crunch. And Chip actually does do a chocolate chip walnut cookie, which is the owner's favorite, he said, because of the crunch. But this is great too. I don't know how you guys feel about white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies. You can comment below and tell me. But I really like them because I think that like the physical cookie is... That was the cutest thing ever. There's this little girl that just came up with her phone and her ice cream, and she just took a picture of it in the window, all like artsy fartsy and everything. She's a little me. Anyways, back to the white chocolate macadamia. I like this flavor of cookie in particular because the cookie seems like really buttery, kind of salty, and I think that white chocolate being sweeter really matches up well against that. So I really like it. These cookies in general, they are pretty dense, but I know Levain Bakeries are too. So I'm going to try to come up with different words to describe each of them so that we can decide which one is better. So I think overall for Chip, they're big cookies, just like Levain. They're dense, just like Levain. The center just looks like it's underdone. And again, I don't mind half-baked cookies or almost baked cookies. I kind of make them that way myself at home. But that being said, when I am at home trying to bake cookies, I'm always trying to bake them all the way and achieve that really moist center and not have to underbake them. So, yes, they're delicious, but now I'm really interested because I don't know if I've ever dissected a cookie this much in my life. I'm really interested to see if Levain's has that consistency on the inside, the same as Chip's. So, without further ado, I am about to walk 3 miles up to Levain Bakery so I can walk this shit off. Alright guys, I'll meet you guys up at Levain. See you in a little bit.
Except for yeah. Same bag, all right? Yeah. All right. There you are.
Thank you.
Have one.
Thank you.
Can I help from next in line?
Alright, so I just went to Levain Bakery, which is on 74th and Amsterdam. They actually just opened a second location that is around like 76th or 77th Street, so really close by. And I got, like I said, 2 chocolate chip actually. One I'm saving for later. I got 1 dark chocolate cookie with peanut butter chips, like Chip also had. And then I also got my wild card, which is the dark chocolate cookie with chocolate chips. Guys, I feel like it's almost unfair for Chip because I'm so obsessed with the Levain Bakery's cookies. I just don't know how they're going to possibly beat them, but I love to be surprised, so we'll see how this works out. How cute. It's like a little present. Oh my god. Oh god. Guys. Okay. So the chocolate chip actually has walnuts in it too. They are like bricks. Similar weight to the chip cookies. Crispy on the top and the bottom. And just to compare, because I always like to see like consistency, this is the other one they gave me. They look pretty much the same. Oh, they smell amazing. Okay, so of course first I'm gonna break it open and show you guys the inside. really, really melty. This one does have nuts in it, so it's a little bit different than Chip, but Chip does offer a chocolate chip walnut cookie as well. Probably because they're trying to stay extremely competitive. Alright, I literally wait years for this. Pretty much in between every New York City visit, I look forward to eating one of these cookies. This is not necessarily the cookie that I get first, the chocolate chip, but it's one we're trying first. So right away, what I noticed that's better about the Levain Bakery cookie than Chip is the Chip cookie was a little overdone around the edges and underdone in the center. Now, I am surprised to see it looks like Levain's cookie is like a little kind of mushy in the center, like it's intentionally underbaked. Guys, these weigh like at least a pound. I'm really curious to see how much they actually weigh. And I feel like they just expand in your stomach because that cookie, I probably ate the equivalent of only like 1.5, 2 cookies at Chip. And I was so full for like a few hours. But what I started to say before about the edges, Levain's cookie is not overdone on the edges at all. So it's still nice and moist. And it still has a nice crunch around like the top, the sides, the bottom. So it's a really nice textural consistency there. Sorry, there is a fly. Oh my god. Alright, so now we're gonna try the chocolate peanut butter. It sort of broke off in the box, but so the peanut butter chips surprisingly are not melty, and the Levain, by the way, I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Levain. Alright, sorry guys, I just had to move because the sun kept moving and the sun was starting to shine in my face and nobody likes that. So, what I had started to say was the peanut butter chips in Levain's dark chocolate with peanut butter chip cookie are not that melty, and I've only had them in the box for 20 minutes, and they're not sitting under a heat lamp, which the chip cookie is. So I don't know why, if that's like the reason why these aren't melty, but Levain's chocolate chip walnut, those chocolate chips were still melty. So guys, these cookies are so rich. So there is a huge difference in the chip peanut butter chip cookie and the Levain peanut butter chip cookie. Levain, this kind of tastes more like a Reese's, so the peanut butter chips themselves are a little bit sweeter. The cookie at Chip, the peanut butter was saltier, which I actually liked better because it made the cookie not too sweet. This tastes like there was powdered sugar, or like they buy sweetened peanut butter chips to add to their dark chocolate cookie. I know I keep saying this, but guys, these cookies are extremely rich. It's hard to even finish one, so I'm sorry that I'm not eating too much today, but I think I would physically just die. Oh, I'm kind of upset that this is the last cookie I'm eating today, because it is the wild card from Levain, which is my second stop and last stop of the day. This is their dark chocolate cookie with chocolate chips. It's amazing. It's life-changing. There we go. Catching some light. Dark chocolate with dark chocolate chips. It's so good. It's really sweet. But the fact that they're using the dark chocolate adds that nice bit of bitterness. If this were milk chocolate, it would just be, in my opinion, inedible, because milk chocolate is even richer than dark chocolate. So, really good call on using dark chocolate for both. I mean, this is like last meal on earth dessert type shit, you know? Guys, I'm so full. Okay, so now we decide which is better. When it comes to the regular chocolate chip cookie and the wild card cookies today, I still have to give it to Levain. They still achieve a crispy bottom, a crispy top, crispy on the outside, and the interior is just so moist, so gooey all around the edges. I mean, there is really no part of the cookie that's overdone at all. It does appear that they underbake a little bit, but it achieves this like fudgy consistency, whereas the chip cookie has more of like a cookie dough consistency in the very center where they've underbaked theirs, and Chips I felt was just a little overdone along the edges, even though they also were able to achieve the crispy bottom, crispy top, crispy sides. Now, when it comes to the chocolate peanut butter cookie, I actually preferred Chip's better. I thought Chip is using a saltier peanut butter, which I think does better in a sweet cookie. I think Levain's cookies are already so rich that they don't need to be using a sweeter peanut butter in their chocolate peanut butter cookies. It's just so tough because they're both really good cookies and they taste really, really similarly. I think really the biggest thing, like I said, is just the inconsistencies in the bake all the way through the cookie. You can't really go wrong getting a cookie from either place though. One thing to mention is that Levain Bakery has the same cookies every single day. So they always have dark chocolate chip walnut, oatmeal raisin, dark chocolate peanut butter chip, and dark chocolate chocolate chip. Whereas Chip changes up their cookies every single day. So they switch on and off every other day with their regular chocolate chip and their chocolate chip walnut. And then they switch out the others. So it is cool that they have a variety of cookies that you can choose from. But you can't just like go on any given day and get your favorite cookie. So it depends what you're more into. Well guys, this was fun. And I have to say, one of the hardest eating, I don't even think we can call it an eating challenge because I hardly ate anything, but they're just so rich, both of them. They both weighed very similarly. They were both equally as rich. I mean, I ate probably 4 whole cookies or 3 whole cookies total today, and that's like enough for like all 3 meals. Like you could have less than 1 cookie for an entire meal and it fill you up completely. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know this is a little bit shorter form for me. I hope this helped you decide when you come to New York City whether you want to try Levain Bakery or Chip first, or maybe, hey, you want to try both. And if you do, please let me know which you like better in the comments. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this, please give me a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would love for you to subscribe. I love to give honest reviews of the food that I eat so that it can help you decide whether or not you want to try these things when you're visiting whatever city. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, hit the little red subscribe button below. And I will see you guys per usual next Tuesday. I hope you have a great week, guys, and I will see you later. Bye.